last video, the live stream. I just go on about what I want to talk that about the Westerner rubbish, Westerner peoples. I think that the kick me to make this video is that I just made a a video about talking about UK, the problems of UK teenagers, and then some rubbish people just commented, why do you still stay here if you think that the UK, England is not safe? First, I just think this kind of people is very rubbish. First, this must be a very stupid people, because he just don't allow me to talk anything that is not good in the UK. Second, these people don't have a factual realization of his situation is. And he thinks that he has ability to drive me out or to determine where I should go. That's super foolish and evil people. Yeah. So I just want to tell a lot of I have written so many papers to just want to talk to these rubbish people. First, I want to tell you that you have no ability, or because you are stupid. You because you are stupid, you have no ability or intention, and you are evil. You have no ability or intention to help any people, and no one in the world loves you. Maybe except your parents or your families. No one else loves you, and you love no one else. So you are just rubbish Westerners. So I just don't owe you nothing. I come to UK as an international student. Not because of pity. Anyone pity me? No. I come to UK because of my ability. Maybe because of they believe my potential would make contributions to the academic community, and not because of your pity or anyone's pity. So although I would like to talking about my miserable experiences, I think that is me to be genuine to others, and to be friendly, to just talk what I think, talk about my truth. I don't want to hide. I don't want to pretend to be someone very lucky and then attract other people to follow me, to admire me. I'm not that kind of person. I think I present myself with honesty and with genuinity and with friendship. That is not to invite your pity, and actually I got no pity from UK at all. And those anyone that I met in UK, they don't come to me because of they keep pity me. They only come to me because they maybe they lack of something that maybe they like me, maybe they lack of something that I have offered, or pay or any attention to me. And especially those rubbish people, those rubbish people, they only take advantage. I think these rubbish people, Westerners, they are much luckier to born in a Western country. They take advantage of their government. They have very little skills, no ability to work, to get a proper job. So they get government beneficials, to get those all kinds of allowances, all kinds of disability benefits. And also you take advantage of your system of beneficiaries, and always the people around you. I think the first boyfriend I made, I think I was when I just come to UK the first time, I was very naive. I didn't know that can be so rubbish people, and that person is a disabled person. He has dyspraxia, and his eyes is one is here and one is here, and because I am very nice person, so I don't despise him. And he is a completely rubbish people. He just take advantage of anyone, and even take advantage of me, want to use my money. And everyone just around him don't like to him, and now he has only one friend that he said that he would go travel with his friend because he is good looking. He would always go outside, and then said he's from UK, and then other people maybe have interest in him. Then the couple, the two of them would just trap some money or trap some a free drink or anything free from the innocent people. So I just know that how rubbish people, these rubbish people, they have no ability, but they always taking advantage. And these rubbish people, they discriminate the immigrants. Just like the comments on my videos that just want to drive me out. Why you are still here? You feel this is unsafe. I didn't say that it's unsafe, right? I just pointed out the teenage problems here. I don't think that I have wronged them, because it is the problem. I have seen 3 times the teenage problems in UK. The first time is I see 2 teenage boys just run after another teenager and then slapped on the face. And no one helped him. And another case is just they just stop the motorcycles and throw the garbages. And the third case is the other day that I saw a teenager. I saw a teenager boy on the bus and 2 teenager girls just wanted him to get down the bus because that maybe they are going to have a fight or going to then the 2 teenager girls, you know what they did? They heavily pat on the bus window. I saw that it is so heavily that I think, wow, UK is so great that they have very quality bus windows. Otherwise, I think the window would be broken. And I think that that comment that said that if you talked about the UK teenagers, then would just want to drive me out, why don't you live here? Then I just think that he is assuming that he has an advantage to me, that you are in my country, you said bad things about our country, why don't you go out? Just drive me out. I just think this person is completely rubbish. You are just taking advantage of me. So what, I owe you nothing, and I have painful experience from Hell China and Hell Chinese. I think that I just said that all Chinese are rubbish. I don't have interest in them, because to jump out of that rubbish, you have to have both courage and intelligence. Unfortunately, most people, I think all of them don't have both of that. So I'm completely solid founded to discriminate Chinese. So you just rubbish Westerners discriminate me as a immigrant. What kind of person? What kind of rubbish are you? You take advantage of your own country, and then you take advantage of those miserable immigrants. You don't have any pity in yourself. You are just a bloodsucker. When you see other people suffer, you just stamp on them. Just what about you? Have you ever tried to just make a picture of such a person? What kind of you just picture it? I think that's worse than the rubbish. I think the rubbish that someone would gather it. What about you? I think you worth no one to gather it. And also, I can imagine that what your life would have. Yeah, imagine your future. First, you are stupid. You are immoral. Immoral. You don't have morality. And I can just imagine your future. You said first you will struggle to find a decent job. And even if you get one, then you can't do it well. Whether it is for your ability, whether it is for you have no intention to do it well, and you get no promotion, and then your life is just like a labor laborer, just like you would, although you live in a democratic country, but you just live like a slave because you do your job with no good intention to do it better or to be excellent. So your life is miserable just because you are a rubbish. Then you are a slave, and also first you would be a slave to work, or even don't have the chance to work. That's worse than a slave. And second, you would live like an animal. You have no foresight. You just enjoying the moment, just anything that you can take advantage of. You just anything that you can enjoy. That just live like an animal. You just know this is good, that is, but you are rubbish yourself. You get no benefit to others. No foresight. Just like animal. Just compare with you and an animal. What's the difference? But I don't worry about that because as dogs in the Western countries lives better than the Chinese live in China. So I think that's no big problem. Then you would still have a very good life. And third, that I believe that you would have a worse generation just like yourself, because you yourself have no morality, and you yourself have no responsibility, and your children would, even if you get some children, and that would have no education, have no inspiration about being a good person, and you have no, and even you don't have responsibility, and then you have no intention to gather resources for your children to develop themselves. So you will have ruined the children, and then you deserve it. Third, if the Western world has too many of you, the Western world would be corrupted. I think luckily you and your children will never be the elite of the Western world, and that is fortunate of the world, and you would never become the elite of the society. I think the social mobility, if the social mobility, if there's no social mobility, that is a good thing for you, and then you would only be trouble and disgusting to anyone else. And I also wanted to say that you can discriminate immigrants just like me, but don't you have you ever just take one of your rubbish moments, just think about what situation that you are in. First, you are deserted by the elite of the country that you are born. By international trading, your elite of your country, the company owners, the big manufacturing companies, they would rather to choose the cheap labor in the developing countries, or even in the slavery countries, or community countries like communist countries like China, rather than you. So you are just deserted by them. They wouldn't hire you, but hire those people from those countries, but give the job OED job from these countries. You are deserted by your elite yourself. So you think well of yourself. It's not that the elite that they don't so evil, just because you are too rubbish that to support. I think there is a Chinese saying that you can't carve rotted wood with anything. It is a rotted wood. How can you carve into something beautiful, something elegant? No. Well, you said that what I'm angry exactly. I was just threatened, and I think it's humiliated. Just why don't you leave this country? I just wanted to say those rubbish, these rubbish Westerners, you don't have any power to determine where I should live, whether I should move. I owe you nothing. I came this country because of my ability, because the university see my potential to do great things. I can when I come to this university, I get no support from this university. I get a PhD salary just as the minimum wage of the country, and I get no support from the university. The staffs in the university never appealed, but the only time they appealed in my life is when they just don't want me to sleep in my office during the noon time. And in the noon time that I was sleepy, then they wouldn't, because I was so tired. So they are no helpful to me. They only intervene when I intervene when just to make me more better. And also they just if I don't work well on my PhD, they only threaten me to drive me out. I get the salary that's much less than what I work a full-time job in China, and I work get no support, and they would only drive me out if I don't work well. So I owe you nothing. Did I say that you owe me anything? Did I say that? I have no relation to you. Okay? I owe you nothing. You owe me nothing. Both are okay. And wherever I would like to, wherever I can move, it's not your choice to make. First, you are rubbish people. You are stupid people. You are deserted by the elite of your own country. You are me benefit nothing from you. You have no ability and no beneficent to help anyone, and that determines that you are rubbish people. And even you have a little bit intelligence, you wouldn't despise immigrants. Even if you have a little bit morality, you wouldn't despise those immigrants that they have sacrificed so much to immigrant to a better country to have their choices. You are just rubbish people. You don't have any ability don't have any intelligence, and you don't have any good intention to people. You are no kindness people. Okay, even the idiot President Trump would like to do you a favor to bring manufacturing to the US again. Then what you did? Then did he make it? You just voted him out. You just rubbish. You just corrupted rubbish. No few. And I. Thank you, emat 0614. I'm worked. That's what you said. I worked harder to get anywhere else, to try new places to live. Thank you. I am humble enough. How about humble yourself? Grateful. What opportunity? Grateful. This all. I think I have just said that. They would threaten me to drive me out if I don't do much better than other PhD students, because my PhD scholarship is from the university, not from the industry. So they would just threaten me out, and they give no support for me to give no guidance for me to do research, to do academic things. And I am completely from the entrepreneur field. And when I just get a PhD candidate, I get no idea what to research, how to do it. No guidance at all, zero. Thank you, JA. I just wanted to react to those some rubbish. So many people. Some people just want to drive me out or just discriminate me as an immigrant. Say that why do you live here? Why don't you move out? Why don't you move? I just want to. I think there is a very simple and basic truth that they have to know that those people to despise the immigrants. First, these people first they would have lack of intelligence and both intelligence and morality, and second they don't have any power or any order any power or right to order me where to go. Yeah, I want to say that you have no right or order to order me to move anywhere. I want those rubbish people to discriminate immigrants, to make a factual judgment of yourself and the other people. You to factual judgment. Can you order a bird from this tree to another tree? Can you order? Do you have that ability? You have no ability to do that, and even the strongest person in the world have no ability to do that. Even you are rubbish people, you are inability. You are the most inability people in the world, most stupid people in your country. That you discriminate immigrants. I also want you to say when those rubbish people that discriminate immigrants, that when you shamelessly targeting the eminent immigrants just like me, your rubbish characteristic and your low intelligence will be recognized by some other people, maybe more lucky than you, and they may be elite or the people in power in your country, in the Western country, and you will be rejected in your opportunities, and you will be ripped off your benefits that you are enjoying now, just like the winter fuel that you got. I think your UK Prime Minister just cancelled the pensioners' winter fuel benefits. I think he is from the Labour Party, and he knows very well about. I think that is a good thing that he realized that if you make they get the winter fuel substance, then there would be more there would be more fuels consumed because they don't have to pay to get the warmth, so they would use the fuel unnecessarily. So that it would also be also a good thing for the global warming. And I also think that to where I can move, where to live is my right to live. Yeah, you have a vote. You can vote a party, a leader to just drive out immigrants like me. I think I'm sure that God will punish you. Because nothing will whatever you do, nothing will change your stupid or your little personality. And as you do better things to the miserable people like me, you'd better invest all your life to do it. I think just like losers, like these rubbish Westerners like you, may never succeed to do anything else. I think I would like kindly to tell you that anything that you want to do anything, you'd better to do it. You'd better to do it persistently. So I would suggest you to do it persistently. invest all your life to drive out immigrants and drive me out. I wouldn't worry about that, because I know God will punish you. Because God always support me. I always trying to be a better person. And anyone that hurt me with evil intentions, they are all punished. I think I have that doubt when I was in university, that those better people, that they are still very well. But when I just leave that place, the whole 3 provinces of northeastern China, their GDPs go plummet, going down, while the other parts of the China going up. So I just know if you do better things to me, to harm me, to drive me, to order me to live anywhere, God will punish you. If you don't punish immediately, you will punish get a larger punishment in the future. But I think some comments just said that I am always thinking that all Chinese are bad and all Westerners are good. Yeah, I think that might be to the point that I made a mistake. I think the first part is right, that all Chinese are bad because their cultural background, they can't jump it out. Because as me so dedicated to jump it out, but it also takes a lot of effort. And but the other part, that all Westerners are good people, I don't think so. I think there are a lot of rubbish people, lazy people, and just despite these people just despise the immigrants, eminent immigrants, just like me. I think last Christmas, my boyfriend take me to England as a vacation. It's in Elwick, and when I see at the bus station, I see I see a man. Just he looks. I didn't know that he was drunk. He was taking a bottle. I just said hello to him, and then he just despised me. He said said to my boyfriend that Chinese, huh? And then he talked a lot of things to my boyfriend that I don't understand because my English listening is not so good. At that time, I just feel that I have just eat shit, because I was completely kindness to him, and he just a drunk man. Maybe he's in Elwick, that place. I think is a faraway village, and only the majority of them just live there is older people, and that young man, maybe he is so useless, can't find a job, and he just drunk at the daytime, just completely rubbish loser, and he discriminate me. So I just feel like that I have to change my attitude towards the Westerner people, and I think at the first I always trying to smile to everyone, to be nice to everyone, and sometimes I get I think it is this is a very normal society, because there is a saying that the majority of people are nice, and I think that saying is very correct for UK. That I have met some very, very good people in UK. I think the first bike that I get is from Gumtree. And then when I go to there, the man just give me the bike for free and give me a better bike. At that time I was so ashamed of myself, and then I just talked very loudly to say thank you, because I kind of don't want to get any gratitude. To be any gratitude to anyone. I kind of talked very loudly and thank you. You are a very good person. And then the man's child just was so filled, then went out into the house. I think there are many things that I should adjust myself to get rid of the characteristic that I was born with. I was that the environment made me that. So sometimes very suspicious of other people, sometimes not so polite, and sometimes not so passionate, so friendly, and yeah, but I really meet some just the rubbish people, just discriminate me. So I just think that I think in the future I would be more judgmental and judgmentally to improve myself. And I also want to say something that say something about what I observed in the UK. I think I'd like to watch the video about Good Morning Britain, and the one video that is about the two British citizens just complained the pensioners complained about the winter fuel was cancelled, and one woman threatened to the Prime Minister, said that you would like us all dead, and I have voted for the Labour Party all through my life, and I have relatives in the prisoners, and next time we wouldn't vote you. He said in a very threatening way. That makes me feel like that's so similar to the gangsters that I have ever seen in China. And this I have just checked that in UK the prisoners don't have a right to vote, and she just threatened that she has a relative in prison, and next time not vote for the Prime Minister. and she just just said that she has so many physical problems, and she need the fuel for her room to be warm all the time. I just think that they live so happily. I think I would be ashamed of myself if I as a citizen that in a so great country, so democratic country that you can determine your ideas, your complaints can be reached to the Prime Minister, and what you care about is your pensioners winter fuels, and then you just complain that I need this, I'm so weak, I need this, I need that, and while the leaders of your country, just like the Prime Minister, when the UK when the Russian invade Ukraine, it is the British government first react to protect, to support Ukraine. So just have a comparison of this citizen, this citizen who always falsify that how difficult my situation is. Then I just need this fuel substance, and your top people, Prime Minister of your country is thinking about world peace, and thinking about to fight the bullies of the world. So don't you shame about yourself? Don't you shame about yourself? Like this woman, she's all her weight, all her intelligence, all her wit was invested to make. I think she is making lies to other people to complain that I have this physical all kinds of physical conditions that I need warm. I need a fuel. Yeah, and then this woman just all her intelligence is to threaten the kind people and to tell lies to the kind people. That is all her strength, and the leaders of your country is doing all things to fight, to help Ukraine to fight the bullies, the most terrible bullies of the world. So that is I think I would be ashamed of myself if I am like these people. And I also I think I also said that how you say. I didn't get any benefit from Chinese. Okay, I think the most different from me and the Chinese is that the majority, most I think all of the Chinese that go out. That can go to the foreign country because they get maybe their families are from the corrupted government officers, or maybe their families are from the companies, boss owners of the fake products. But I am from a poor family. My parents didn't support me to get here. I go here all by myself. So this kind of people get their parents' money to go here, and all they get corrupted money to go here. So you can't. These people, they can't eat. They can't bite what feed them. So they will stick to their Chinese culture. And I can't. I don't need. I want to stick to that Chinese culture because they don't feed me. I don't benefit from them. Yeah, I also said last time about a bank, or a guy work in a bank, right? He just didn't know how lucky he is. Just with a minimum wage in UK, he can buy a flat of his own just in 3 or 5 years, and he didn't realize that. And I also, at last, I would also like to make a make a comparison with why the Labour Party's Prime Minister would like to meet Taylor Swift. I think they have something in common. They all very good at cash on stupid people, right? Taylor Swift with that rubbish music, they can become a famous superstar. And the Labour Party, they know those Labour Party voters, their personalities very well, and they get elected, and then they just cut on their winter fuel. They know that they are wasting the fuels. Prestigious position. That's not a prestigious position. The university I was in was no good at all. I have to tell you that when I go to the university, I get no support at all. I think any British person that would like to have a PhD, that just waste his time to get a PhD with such low salary if he can't research it on itself. I think you can get this position very, very easily. I am overqualified for this position. If you just you get this position and you go to this university, you would just waste your time there because you don't have any intelligence. You don't have any talent to research. Okay, so stupid. Oh, my favorite YouTuber. I think I like Dr. Berg the best. He teaches me about a keto diet. That I think that changed my life. I think in the past I just eat a lot of rice, just like the Asians eat a lot of rice and eat a lot of carbs. Now I just eat no of them. That changed my life. I feel much energetic after that. Yeah, I just write so much. I just think that those rubbish Westerners that always that it is very naturally for them to just drive out the immigrants. I think they should think carefully about whether they have the power to do that, and how to think very in a factual way what the position they are in the world, and Also, and do you really have advantage over other people and let alone your intelligence and immorality? Just consider yourself. And I also want to say that my miserable experience that I talked, I think it's just a person that with experience. I think I would like, if I was born in another country or with another parents, I would also like to talk about it, because it's very interesting to talk about in what kind of a situation that that you would what kind of life you would have. And also I would like to say I owe you nothing. You owe me nothing, and I come to this country of my freedom, of my ability, and I get no benefit from you. Okay, I get no benefit from you. And you also, you don't have any ability and any or benevolence to help me or give me anything. So what's the point? And also, I respect your right to vote a party, to vote for a party, to arrange a party, to vote a leader, to just drive out immigrants. I know that is your right, and go for it. God will punish you. Okay, that's what I want to say. These are all 4 papers that I have noted down about my main ideas. Thank you very much.